now listening to INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to another episode of INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. I'm one of your hosts for today, Brother Ivan Joseph de Lumpines, and it is currently 5:01 p.m. here in the United Kingdom. So currently in the Philippines, it should be about 1 minute past midnight. Um, we are also joined with us today is another host of mine.
Yes, hello everybody tuning in to INC Radio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. Hi Ivan, I'm Sister CJ, Christine Joyce Dasalia, coming to you live here in Wales, and I'm very excited because we haven't hosted for such a long time. And
Your
yes,
sister.
hello Ivan. How are you?
I'm okay. It's pretty warm recently, but it's getting colder now. I
It
think
is, yes, that's typical British weather for
yeah.
those who are listening or tuning in on YouTube or on the other platform for INC Radio. Um, it has been very warm in the UK, and then it gets cold. So now we're a little sick. Maybe you can tell with our voices, but then again, it's going to be warm in the next few days. But hey, um, that's okay. We're used to it now, I think.
Uh, yeah, because we just don't have AC over here, so we're just gonna have to deal with it.
I know. Everyone's you can see it on online or on social media. The Brits or here everyone in the UK talking about AC or aircon because we don't know what that is.
What's that? Our houses are
What's
built in
that?
winter.
Yeah. Yes. And yes, I'm one of the hosts for today's show. And shout out to our producers as well. Um, yes.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so what's happening? What's happening today?
Before we start that, we just like to encourage all the viewers to put their local congregation in the comment section, and also don't forget to participate in the topic discussion because we also read the chat there. If you want to participate, you can go to the YouTube video on INC Radio DZEM 954, and then just put your comments there, and we'll like have a look and also be able to respond to them as well. So let's move on to our topic discussion. Our topic for today is making time work.
Yes, making time work. So, time, we all have the same 24 hours, yet somehow, some of us are sprinting through it, others are losing it, and an amazing few, yes, seem to manage it very well. And yes, we will be discussing this topic discussion. And what does time management look like in everyday life? And of course, it's different for everybody. And we encourage those who are listening on YouTube or on any other platform to share what your lifestyle is like when it comes to time management. Just some real talk and honest habits. So, yes, let's get into it. Ivan, what does a typical day look like for you? What's a typical day like for you? And where does time usually slip away?
Honestly, I just like a typical day back in uni because like right now I just finished. Uh,
Congratulations.
thank you. And but basically back then you would just wake up and then check your schedule, or ideally you check your schedule the night before and then like set an alarm. But like you just wake up and
Yes.
prepare. Spend two. I don't know. I'm not a coffee person, so what I do instead is just like spend 2 hours right before I have to leave the house instead. That should give me enough time to wake up myself
Mhm.
and like head outside. Then go to go to your lectures and go back. I think yeah, then just prepare for the next day. If it's worship service day, you have like plans for that. You prepare all the stuff that you need for like just some choir member, just hymns for practice,
Mhm.
the ones for the next performance,
Yes.
and and then also if it's on a Saturday, you also do like extra stuff to bring just in
Mhm.
case. Yeah, that's usually a typical day. Usually the most time loss is just when you sit down, as soon as you uh, pull up your phone,
Y-
and it's like, oh,
That's it. Automatic.
yeah,
Yes. Yes. Wow. You sound very young with your answer because mine's gonna be a little different to yours. So a typical day for me would be uh well, I'm gonna sound so old. I try to wake up early these days, and
Mm,
I now that I'm older, I really do want to wake up earlier and just do something to keep my body moving. So I usually go either for a walk or a run if I wake up early. So a typical day, like for me, you said you're not a coffee person. I am. So that's one of the first things that I'm going to do is to make myself a coffee. I'm not a breakfast person, so I don't really um, eat breakfast, but I go straight with my coffee and then go for a run or go for a walk just to keep, or if it's raining, because it usually does in Wales, um, I just keep myself moving around the house. So I usually just clean or tidy things up or just do the laundry. I don't know, something like that to keep me moving.
mm,
And my time slips away when I also have screen time. That's when I procrastinate and it it goes for hours. And I don't really, I do admit I don't really like that. And so when I want to do something, like say I want to have things done during the day, I put my phone aside and I can do that for hours, which
mm.
yeah, which I really want to keep doing because I can't go on social media on my phone the whole time. It's just gonna eat up my time, and that's where my time usually slips away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that one of the things I struggled with the most when there, you said you had your phone, as long as you have your phone away, was like sometimes like people really need you sometimes,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so so one of the things I got was like a watch, like
Oh yes, yes, we
yeah,
were talking about this the other
yeah,
day when we were in the activity. Yes.
yeah. It's basically like you get a watch, so because basically I was like I had to have my phone on me because I needed to have notifications. But
Yeah.
then I was
Like a
like, if that's all
smartwatch.
I need, why don't I just get a device that just gives you the notifications so you don't have to.
Yes. Yes, correct. And yeah, so that you don't spend too much time and distract yourself with the other apps on your phone, right? So
Yeah,
just a smartwatch and to remind you of what you have to do during
yeah.
the day. Oh, yes, that's cool. Yeah. So yeah, so that's our typical day. But talking about our day, so we already have activities that we want to do during the day, right? So are you more of a planner or an improviser? Do you like know, yeah, do you keep track of what you need to do, or yeah, how do you
Uh,
do it?
when I was still in uni, I would go to I'd just look at my whole week or like the next 3 days, and then I would like spend time like so because basically like because the lectures weren't like like they weren't full timetables the whole
Yeah.
day. You would have to sometimes I'd have to wake up this time or like hey I
Mm.
can afford to like wake up a bit later today
Later.
and then just like and then just do that. Because you had to go around. I didn't do accommodation for the whole duration of like the course, so
Mm.
I ended up having to like plan myself around the transport. So the night before I would look at the timetable for like the next day's worth of transport. So like a
Hmm.
train, for example. The buses were fine. They're every 10 minutes, ideally, every 15 minutes, if maybe every 30, if you're unlucky.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to worry about the bus that much. But basically, like the trains, you have to make sure because like during specific periods of time, there was only like one train that you would
Oh
take,
wow, so you
a
really
single
take
train
note.
to
You
go on time.
Yeah.
But then like past like a what is it past 8, there's just like every 10 minutes. You can just take one train to go to uni. But like I think if I had a lecture at 9 a.m., I had to go take a train, the earliest train basically is like 7 a.m. So I have to wake up at 5. So it's 2 hours before, like not even 2 hours before. I had to like yeah 2 hours before, and then I'd have to leave the house at like 6. So basically, I just give myself an hour to wake up and run out. But yeah, it was good because you just walk there. Everyone's like, "Why didn't you get a bike?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'd have to. I don't know how to use a bike on the roads."
Oh
Uh,
yeah, because there's different rules and regulations when it comes to bike. biking, right?
Yeah, I don't know because I never researched. I don't have the equipment either because I think I remember if to be on the road, you have to do, you have to get some equipment as well, like like knee pads, shoulder pads, helmet, plus like
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
plus the reflective materials so they can see you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, and then
And
uh,
safety.
well, we're getting sidetracked. It's just like
So
for
are
whole
you
week.
more of a planner or just try to improvise?
Yeah, I plan. Ideally, I like to stick to schedule, and
Yeah.
then the only time I improvise is during free time.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like for example, like oh, I might not go to your local supermarket to get the meal deal there. I might just go buy from a local shop to
Mm-hmm.
like try out the different food. Like I think that's the only thing I improvise on. Maybe oh, I might not like spend this time like doing something. I might just like hang out with my friends.
Nice, nice. For me, well, everyone wants to be, on time and everything planned, right? So, um, I usually like my day planned in my head. I'm not because I can see here as Elora said, Elora on one of the comments on YouTube said, typical day looks like waking up and try to do the three things I do on my planner for that day, and then get distracted by my phone.
Yeah.
Yes, very relatable. Um, we also do that. Yes, I try to stick with my schedule as well. Say, for example, if I plan my day and I've already planned it in my head, usually I get things done. But of course, not everything is what do you call it? You can't plan it all and then just um get it done on the day or during the day.
Mm.
You have to improvise when the your plans falls apart. And so I usually have a plan B with my plan A. So when I don't get things done during the day, I can just reschedule, reschedule. I can't speak. Reschedule it for the next day or the
Mm.
coming days. Um, yes, is it yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Uh,
like to think I'm more of a planner than an improviser.
yeah.
Uh,
I
but
only really improvise when it comes to schoolwork sometimes. Have you ever had to like suddenly oh this stuff happens you have to like go back to one piece of coursework you have to do.
oh yes, yes,
Uh,
of course. Wow,
yeah,
this is so long.
yeah. I remember we had to. I remember my sister had plans to do go to a concert and it was bringing me along. And basically that was the due date of one of my courseworks. So what I
Mm,
did was the day before I finished everything, all the things that they wanted me done, like wanted me to do for my part in the group because it was a group project as well. So they were like, oh, you should we need these, and I was like, okay, I'll just record this part for mine, all these, and then it was done by the time I submitted, and I think everything else was finished by the time that was done too.
mm,
So we didn't need to. It was done. It was that's it. Like by the time it was submitted, that's it. No frills. They didn't have to ask me to do anything else. I just added my parts. And it was
yeah.
all good. I also let them know as well because it's a good way to. Um, yeah, you have to set your expectations as well. You have to let them know so they can. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be in London for this whole day. Oh, does
Mm.
that mean you're not gonna be available? Yeah, okay. Um,
That's
so it
good. You let them know.
yeah, because like just in case they really needed something, well, like
Mhm.
I can't
Mm.
help them because I didn't bring anything to work on it, basically.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, I also sorry, I'm also looking at the comments on the YouTube, and it says I had to deactivate my Instagram to lower my screen time. I do that too. I have to deactivate my social medias or just delete the app on my phone just so I can get things done.
Oh,
Going back to having time management and also having plans to work out.
I should try
Um,
YouTube.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be. My sister's gonna be asking me, "What's going on?" Oh, I
yeah.
deleted YouTube off my phone. I got nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to. Oh wow, really? So you
Uh,
don't like. I I don't know if this is thing, but like I with the generation these days, a lot of them, and I was talking to my little brother, shout out to Reese, the other day. Some of them don't really want to um or they prefer to stay at home. They prefer to stay at home and just be on their phones. And I was like, when we were younger, we would go out. We are out in the streets playing with our friends and stuff like that. And I think, um, yeah. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked again. But when it comes, oh, I also wanted to add, when it comes to going on holidays, I'm usually the one uh doing the itinerary for my family, and so I'm more of a planner then.
Hmm.
So I have plan A and plan B, and then when it doesn't go through, I we then improvise. That's the time when I improvise and just be like spontaneous, do anything that you want to do because plan A and plan B didn't work. So yes.
Huh. Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I don't know because I haven't had to plan activities. I'm usually the enjoyer of someone else's plan. Uh,
Oh, really?
just like, oh, let's go outside this day, and I was
Yeah,
like, okay, I'll
and
just
to
go with
follow
you guys.
follow along. Yeah,
Yeah.
go with the flow. All right. Okay. Yeah.
But I think the most I had to do with planning was like, probably just my schedule for uni. It's not like anyone else has the same schedule as me anyway.
Yeah.
Um, it's like having like remembering that you had to do like it's nice because if you have your whole timetable there, you can see when you're free and when
Mhm.
you're like traveling and whatnot, so you can actually just like fit things in. So while I was like during uni, I was spent most of my time actually just like, hey, this part I'm just gonna go work on this project, and
Mhm.
then the other one I might spend like researching this one, and then like spend the rest of the time just like trying to do work for another one. uh
Mhm.
it's just like sometimes it's like you have like a single free day, and then like you just use that the whole day.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So, what I'd like to know is if you had 1 extra hour in the day, how would you spend it?
Um, I'd probably sleep through it. Not gonna lie. Uh, it's like,
one
oh, I
hour
get to
doesn't
go
seem
here today.
long. 1 hour doesn't seem long.
Yeah, an hour doesn't seem like a lot, but I think you can do a lot of chores during that time. Remember, you can just like wash the dishes in 30 minutes most
Hmm.
of the time. Wipe the dishes in another 30 if you're like
There you
me.
go. You've
Yeah,
done the you've done extra dishes.
yeah.
That
Uh,
actually.
Fold clothes. You just do chores probably. Because it's not like
Okay.
another hour in the day. We have that here, don't
Oh
we?
yes, daylight savings.
Yeah, when
Yes.
the clocks turn backwards, not forwards.
Yeah, backwards.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
putting your hour into deposit, and then like uh, when the clocks go forward, you just put it, and then they give you the hour back the
Yeah.
next day, the next time.
Well, for
Uh,
someone who loves sleeping like me, I'd probably because I love sleeping and I spend most of my day probably sleeping because my sleeping pattern is really, it's the opposite since I do a lot of night shifts.
mm,
Uh, I would probably go for a run. Like I really want to be more healthy and to be more active. So if I had an extra hour in the day, I would go out for a run or just something to keep me active.
mm.
I think that's my answer to that question.
I think we have a comment here from Brother Delmar Domino saying, "I love doing chores."
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, it's nice because I think it's like it lets you relax, right?
Yes, and it's
Like,
very, yeah, for me, I really do. It gives me the time to think freely. Like
mm,
just, yeah. I think it's more therapeutic for me when I do chores.
yeah, for me, I think I spend the whole time trying to get it right. That's the, that's why it doesn't give me
Oh,
time to
folding
think about
clothes.
things. Yeah, I'm not here like I was like, oh, this is like fine. It's just like I'm just like, okay, I need to fold this way, and like, oh, wash this, put this here, and then like always like making sure. I think that's probably why it's not it's not therapeutic for me, but
Mhm.
it's something you have to do. Um, I don't know. I think because sometimes if you like yeah, you do chores to procrastinate. I remember like being stressed out during like you had to do like a task.
Yeah,
You had to
yeah.
like something was
You
due.
start doing chores.
You just like start doing chores. At least I'm doing something.
Yeah. Yes, I
Um,
think a lot of us do that. When
mm,
when you're feeling extra, stressed or overwhelmed, you start doing chores.
'cause it helps
Start
you think.
Yeah, you start cleaning, you start folding clothes. Wow, that's like adulthood for you. Adulting.
uh, yeah, I don't think it's just. Yeah, it's probably why. Yeah, it's probably why we do a lot. Um, but yeah, how would like if I had another hour in a day, aside if I didn't have to sleep, if I didn't have to sleep through it, probably I don't know. I probably would have just spent it like on the phone again. To be fair, I'd probably like put my phone in, put the phone in the bin sometimes. But like I feel pretty proud because like most of the apps, the only problem I have on my phone is just YouTube. I don't know
Mm,
if you're watching INCRadio on today. Uh,
yes, exactly.
basically, if you just like if I can get rid of that, I basically don't use my phone.
Oh wow, really? So yeah, YouTube is a big part of your life then.
Yeah, my screen time is like all the apps and it's YouTube and
Yeah.
everything. It's just fine.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, for me, if okay, another answer would be if I had an extra hour, I think I'd spend it with my family because we're so busy with our everyday lives that sometimes, you don't get to see them often.
yeah.
I would spend it with my family, like either over dinner, or watch a movie with my
Mm,
parents or something like that.
wow.
Yeah.
You make me look back. Like I don't, that is
Good
because like it's
influence.
good context before the comments say anything. It's just because like I'm here in the house. I see my family every day, um, so that's why we get to talk anyway. So it's not as important, but like you can always call them for me.
Yes, that's
My,
true. Yes. Yes, you can. You can do that. Okay, so when your schedule falls apart, I think we went through this earlier. How do you recover?
how do I recover?
Yeah.
Honestly, you just for me it was because most of the schedule falls apart because the transport isn't there,
Yeah.
or you miss the connection, and then you have to wait.
Mm.
Honestly you just sit there. You're just there. Maybe you think
That's when you
about
improvise.
yeah, you just improvise. You can use that to plan, I guess, next time.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I
Go
haven't
with the
had schedule.
flow, really.
Mm.
Yeah, just go with the flow
The
and
only
focus on what you can do.
Yeah, the only time my plans have backfired is when you read up and then suddenly something changes. So, for example, oh, by the way, this lecture is like I remember that one time, went all the way there, just to travel, and then turns out my teacher's on strike.
Oh,
Tell us,
so you
um,
do have lecture.
yeah, so we didn't have a lecture. It was like, okay, we just go home then.
Or you could use up the day to like, I don't
Yeah,
know, revise.
we did some like we did some learning as well, but
Or...
like I was like, okay, I'll just travel home. Um, because
Yeah.
yeah. It was
Mm,
fine. I think I spent 2 hours there as well. It's 2 hours waiting for the next lecture because it's not like you just go home because it wasn't an accommodation anyway.
mm.
Uh, you spent 2 hours there, and then it's like no lecture. So we were like,
No, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
No.
how do we recover from a schedule? Honestly, just like what kind of schedule are we talking about? That's the question.
When your schedule falls apart, maybe say something that you planned for the day or with uni.
Hmm. Just my, honestly, just like you recover by just letting your lecturers know sometimes if they really care about attendance, just tell them, just let them know through email. You go through if it's like a plan I did with my friends. I haven't
Mhm.
done that in a while. I think they're mostly the ones like we're just like, hey, we just finished our exams. Let's just go out to the park
Yeah,
for pizza.
exactly.
And but that's like an improvised thing. It doesn't really fall apart
Yeah.
unless like you can't get pizza or something. The park isn't there. Uh, yeah, it's just I don't know. You just roll with it. I think most of the
Mhm.
time. It's not like
Yes.
you. It's not like complaining about it changes anything anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You can't control everything. And so just accept it as it is and just reschedule
Yeah.
what you
When
have
my
to do
schedule
the next day.
Yeah, it says here, brother. Sorry, I just
Yes. Good.
interrupted you. Brother Delmar Dominio says, when my schedule falls apart, I go with it and have fun. Haha.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Shout out to Brother Dalmar Domino, and he's from Wailuku district of Hawaii Pacific.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, Manong. So, yes. And what's one habit? I think we're on our last question. And what's one habit or mindset shift that made your time feel more like yours?
Um, Honestly, like you could probably, I've got like, uh, you can write down everything that needs to be done in order of importance.
Yes.
That's the way to do it. Just basically just put in a list. Because like most of the time when but the struggle when I that's my struggle is like when I have nothing to do. It's like
Mhm.
filling up that time.
Yeah.
I struggle to have like it is my time now, but then I don't feel like I'm doing a lot with that time. Even though I have like imagine the whole day, like
Mhm.
what I am doing right now because I finished uni, um, and then it's like we're just here in break, uh, maybe looking for jobs at that point. Uh, and
Yes.
then
Yes, with me, and we shared this earlier during our pre-production. We said waking up early.
mm,
That's one habit that a lot of us, I think, find really good when it comes to um, having a shift in your mindset, because you can do so much more when you wake up early.
mm,
And that's what I find, because for someone who does a lot of night shifts, when I'm day off, when I have a day off and then I wake up early the next day, I can go for a run, I can do, I don't know, a grocery run, or um I spend time with my family or with my brothers. And I have so much time left during the afternoon where I catch up with my friends, talk to whoever I need to, which I don't usually do when it's nighttime because I'm at work.
and
So,
everyone else is asleep.
and everyone else is sleeping. So that's where I feel like I feel my time is mine.
Yeah.
When yeah, when I'm doing things that I don't usually do because of my sleeping pattern.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I I realized like
waking
I
up
have
early.
yeah waking up early is a really good way to do it because you physically have more time.
Yeah.
Because I think the hardest part to doing that is like when you wake up halfway through the day and half the day is already gone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Exactly. So.
because it's like you're there and imagine you have something do like something happening in like the on at 5 or something.
Mm,
It's like you wake up as 12. You only have 5 hours, and then you're basically spending
exactly.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I usually feel. Yeah, because I'm a night shift. I'm a night owl, and I wake up in the afternoon after a night shift, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, half of the day is gone. What else to do? Because there's only a few hours left before midnight again, and everyone else is, you know, cooling down, ready to sleep.
Hmm.
So yeah, I feel like I have much more control of my time, and when I wake up early, um, yeah, making more time.
Making more time. Sister Elora says, "There's a lot I can't control, but then I realize also am in control of my life. And doing small things to prove that to yourself makes you more confident to follow through with your own plans. So start small, like waking up early or doing something at a specific time, and you find that you can take on harder things."
Oh, I really like that.
Mm.
Yes. And Sister Christina said, as much as possible, don't delay a task twice to recover.
To recover,
Yeah.
was like take a rest.
Take it. Yes, maybe. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's what she means by that. Yes.
don't delay it. Oh, to be fair, yeah. To be fair, like if you, one of the things I did realize eventually, is if you start the things that are supposed to be like, oh, this due in at the end of the term, you realize that 6 weeks isn't a lot of time.
Yes. Yes.
And then so what I did was like one term I decided to just like work on it while nothing else was given to us yet, and I
Mm,
managed to finish it early, and everyone else was panicking. And it was pretty nice just having it already submitted, and you sat there polishing it instead of having to actually make your first draft and then submit it.
there you go. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
You have more chill time.
yeah, and it's like significantly less stressful.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. I think we went through those questions pretty well, and we had really nice feedback or answers. Oh, there's another one.
Ooh, yeah,
Sometimes you're going to make mistakes, and then you have to keep going and tell yourself, I'll be nice to myself today for not getting that done today, but I won't repeat that again.
yeah.
Yes.
My favorite like thing to remember that with from shout out to Sister Carmela over there in the local congregation in Exeter. She was our CBI president for a while. And
CBI? What's CBI?
oh, sorry, that's good. That's a good question.
Yes.
Basically, CBI is an acronym for Christian Brotherhood International. Basically, it's just like a society of all the brethren who are currently studying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, studying.
Studying,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, anyone there. And basically, during an activity, she went through and gave us a few tips for habits, like good habits forming. They said not only to make it harder for you to do the bad habits, make
Mhm.
it inconvenience yourself, basically. Make
Mhm.
it hard for you to keep doing the habit. You can also not miss twice. So while you're working towards a goal or a habit building, you can if you make a mistake, make
Mhm.
sure it doesn't happen twice in a row. So as they
Mhm.
said, don't miss twice. um, and then yeah, being able to forgive yourself, like you shouldn't beat yourself up. You
Yeah.
should be your honestly, I think another mindset shift that we can think about is to um, be be forgiving of yourself. And I think like a good way to put it is like be your number one fan. You know what I mean?
Yes. Be kinder to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can, because for you, like in your own mind, you're the one who sees yourself as you are, so you know where your weaknesses are. But it's
Exactly.
not the same. It's not like everyone can see the same as you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. I totally agree.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes.
So like, what's a good like another like mindset that we can think about that we can use to like keep help us keep going?
I'm trying to think.
Uh,
I think we mentioned it a lot, and I really like that because a lot of us, me, for example, sometimes I can be negative too, and so it's a good reminder that I should be kinder to myself. I should be forgiving and break those habits. Be more positive. Have a more positive outlook in life, and just keep trying.
yeah, because I realize it's not like you can the thinking back on the past will like help you, like it's not like it's gonna change the past anyway. So the
Mm-hmm.
best thing you can do is just like plan the next day to
Fine.
not do the same mistakes again,
Mm-hmm.
uh, so that you can keep moving forward. Just keep it in mind, but don't let it. It says here, but don't let that stop you from trying to improve. Like the sister Laura said again,
Yes.
um, just like because you can only go up from where you are. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And I think we've actually read some of good comments on YouTube as well. And before we move on to our CFO in Action, Christian Family Organization in Action, where we will discuss the activities, what's next, Ivan?
Okay, so we have a station break with an INC original music video titled "I Sing Your Praises" from the INC EU 50 concert. So stay tuned with us, and we'll see you after the station break.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
You are the light in this world.
Hello and welcome back to INC Radio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. And that was a Christian music video from the INC Iglesia ni Cristo EU 50 Europe 50 concert last September 2023. Shout out to those book club or those who are married members of the Church of Christ with that performance. Yes. And right now, the current time is 5:39 p.m. here in the UK. And you are currently watching INC Radio. Right now, we will be reading some comments on YouTube. Yes, we wanted to shout out some of those who are tuning in since since 5 o'clock, since we started the show. Yes, we wanted to say hello to Brother Seth Hebrew. He says, happy viewing from hashtag Heathrow. And also from Zaira Bukalan, greetings to all brethren, Hertfordshire, hashtag Britain South. Ivan, can you see any comments that we can read?
We says here, we have our hashtag Heathrow, hashtag Brit stuff from Everest Eusebio. I always end up like having difficult names, but I guess it's because I haven't gotten used to it yet. But yeah, it's really good. We have here happy viewing to all, greetings from Heathrow, London. I think honestly I'm still reeling from the fact that you said 2023 September.
Yes, that's been so long.
Yeah, I was there.
Yes, you were there
2 years ago already.
I know, right? Wow, time is flying by. Yes, that was 2 years ago.
Oh, I remember like starting second year uni.
Yes, wow. Okay, and it's already July. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
2025. Yes. And we will be reading more comments throughout our not topic discussion, CFO in action when we see them. But right now, we will be discussing the activities that we conducted in the districts of Britain North and Britain South. And hopefully, we also have activities in the next coming show from the District of Ireland. Yes, Ivan, could you start with Britain North?
Okay, so over here in Britain North, the whole district conducted an activity called the Kadiwa Cluster-Wide Culture Day. So for our viewers who are unfamiliar, Kadiwa is like a group of CFO or a Christian family organization group consisting of brethren who are 18 and above and currently single. And then basically we go through and it's a culture day. So today we was like regarding Japanese food. So we learned how to make sushi, different kinds of like sushi rolls. So I think one of them was like a normal sushi roll, and then one was like a yeah, sushi roll plus like we tried avocados on it. Like, and it turns out I didn't know sushi rice was like learning about it was actually really nice because I didn't know that sushi had a specific type of rice to use. Well, not really. It's like a specific way of preparing the rice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yes. And yes, I couldn't participate in this activity because we also had another activity, and I think in our local congregation. And so seeing the photos right now, I wish I was there because, like you said, there are different types of not folding, making the rice, and I really want to try to do how to fold
Oh yeah. It
the
was actually
nori
like,
sheet.
I didn't end up trying that part, but I did see
Oh,
other people do it. They were some of them were naturals.
yeah,
Did
pro.
it
Yeah, it's
before.
really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. So,
Basically, what it does is that it's like you have to grab it and then kind of make a square shape. So if you
yeah.
decide, so imagine the roll is here. With your palms out, you make a square shape, then you grab it, and then like make firm press, and then you roll.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that's the thing I took away from the rolling process the most. And I think one important thing is to have a really sharp knife. Because if you have a really dull knife, you're trying to and try to slice it. Don't chop it. Like don't
Okay.
like imagine it's the knife. Just slice it this way. Don't try to
Okay.
do that because it'll cause the roll to squeeze, like toothpaste. All the
Right,
filling squeeze out
right.
like toothpaste.
See, there you go. Wow, so much to learn.
Yeah.
And,
Turns out there's actually another set of thing as well. So it's like you have to So to make sushi rice, you have to get rice, which is fine.
Yeah.
I think there's like a specific type of rice, but like it. But anyway, it's like sticky rice. Yeah, sticky rice. You put vinegar. White was it white vinegar?
Yes,
White
yes, like
vinegar. And then
specific, yeah,
a
Japanese
specific,
vinegar.
yeah, and then a specific sushi like seasoning. Yeah, sushi rice
Okay.
seasoning. So you have to add those. This is the seasoning because it'll end up without that it'll end up being just vinegar rice.
Yeah.
Um, it's very strong.
Hmm.
Uh, you have to add more than you think you should, and
Hmm.
just above what you think it should be, because then if there's not enough, you don't taste the sushi rice of it. And
Wow.
you think you can use cucumbers alongside. We ended up using cucumbers and
Hmm.
then avocados. That was the first time trying avocados, and in the UK they have like vegetable style avocados. I didn't know there was like a sweet style avocado as well.
Oh,
And
wow, really?
yeah, but anyway,
Oh, Japanese food. We can talk about that another day. Yes, let's go. Let's go to the other activity, which was in the other district, Britain South, where the Notting Hill local congregation held their CFO Cares, Christian Family Organization Cares activity. As you can see there as visual aid, there are photos from the activity where our brothers and sisters CFO, so consisting of Buklod, those who are married, Katiwa, those who are 18 and above and single, and Binhi, those who are baptized 12 and above.
mm,
Well, yes. And I believe that it was held in the local congregation where the Notting Hill congregation have their worship services. And it was, they had a setup or a marquee outside where they had tables and chairs to have blood pressure check and also blood sugar check. And so, as you can see, there are passersby who had free checkups, and that's a really good activity. And I know a lot of the local congregations throughout the districts here in the UK, Britain, North Britain, Southern Ireland, have conducted similar activities as well. And not only did they have blood pressure check and sugar check, also some had um, free haircut
yeah,
and also tutorials of how to groom their eyebrows or like makeup tutorials. And also some have done, manicure and pedicure. So
ooh,
yes, so well done to the local congregation of Notting Hill. And I know the local congregation of Notting Hill is very active when it comes to a lot of activities. And so shout out to our brothers and sisters in that part of the district. So we have another activity again, Britain South,
yep.
Guildford pancake making.
Yeah, so brethren over there in the local congregation of Guildford conducted a pancake making activity. You see here, the brethren are gathered together with pancake batter pre-made, and they just like roll it off the. They just keep making pancakes to give to the brethren, and then they have like a separate tray where they go and grab toppings put on their pancakes. You see here, the brethren here. Yeah, it's just really nice being able to just go through and like add different things, because usually I'm a plain pancake guy as well. So like being able to just add extra stuff makes like changes it up sometimes. Uh,
Yes, I love
uh,
that. They're really equipped with.
yeah, I really like the trays. The trays are really nice.
Yes, they're really prepared for the activity.
Yeah,
And not only did they have pancake, also they had other potluck um, food there. You can see the brethren socializing with one another, spending time together, and just having what did you say earlier? Kitchen skills.
yeah, kitchen skills.
Kitchen.
Yeah, it's just like really nice being able to just go there. I think honestly, you could probably, if you really wanted to, you could probably just put like the ribs into the pan. I don't know if you want to try that. Maybe rice too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's it for our CFO in action. You can read some uh, comments here on YouTube. A big
Yes.
hello to our INC Radio UK host today, Sister CJ and Brother Ivan from #Heathrow, to Sister Christina Hebrew. Romy says happy viewing po from South NG West po. And then Brother Alvin Messina. We also have a few here. Sister Lani King, one of our all-time INC Radio fans.
Yeah.
Hello Sunday INC Radio. Oh, hello Sunday, hello INC Radio. There you go. Right. Bella Celestina saying happy viewing, watching from the local congregation of Heathrow. Ramel Mel Olano, Rom for hashtag South End on CGWS. And one from Sister Laura Delumpines. Hello po to everyone watching.
Yes, and we also have Brother Alvin Manaloto, hashtag Eastbourne, happy viewing to all po. And I also wanted to shout out, oh, where is it? It goes so quick. Virgilio Lusterio, happy viewing to all the brethren in Eastbourne, and Brother Michael Bautista from the local congregation of Heathrow. Greetings to all the brethren in Heathrow, Britain South. Oh, and we just got a comment from Brother Philip Velasquez. Shout out to hashtag local congregation of Heathrow. Hello, Brother Philip.
Hello.
Yes. So those are the YouTube comments that we've had, and we thank you. We just wanted to remind how we can connect with INC Radio. So we would like to encourage everybody to tune in through www.iglesiancristal.net/INC Radio, and also on YouTube, INC Radio DZEM 954, and any applications via iOS and Android.
Okay. Do you have any shout outs? Well, actually, I'll just start my shout outs. Shout out to my family. Shout out to the local congregation of Newport, Wales, the congregations of Bristol, Cardiff, Swansea. Shout outs to the choir members there. You guys are working hard. And then shout outs to our resident minister, Brother Jason Elamir. I think that's it for me.
Yes, and I would like to shout out my family, of course, my dad, Brother June, my mom, Sister Heidi, and my brothers, Brother Phil, Ken, and Reese. They are in one of the activities here in the District of Britain North, so they will be rewatching the show today. Shout out to my friends who are also. We are also preparing for a very special occasion, so we know that we are very busy. But hello to all my friends who are also INC Radio hosts, and to our producers, Sister Grace Lewis, Sister Des, and Sister Laura, and Sister Sen, and Sister Cheryl. Yes. So hello to everyone from the local congregation of Cardiff, Wales. Yes. And before we end our program for today, we would like to give our acknowledgements first to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Aranyo V. Manalo, our INC Media Productions and Section Chief, Brother Mochville Boy, INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray, District Overseeing Minister of Britain South, Brother Harley Alcantara, District Overseeing Minister of Britain North, Brother Romeo Anthony Peña, and District Overseeing Minister of Ireland, Brother Pepito Acuesta. And of course, we also want to say hello to the District CFO Overseer, Brother Markvel Sereno, and very huge thank you to the technical team in the main studio in the Philippines.
Wow. Okay. One last shout out for here, Sister Priscilla Batan. Hello, everyone. Stay strong. God bless po to all brethren around the world. Enjoy watching from Rizal. Happy weekend po. Take care, and everyone keep healthy po. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And
we have
then,
a Philippines.
Yeah. Greetings to the host po. And then Sister CJ, Brother Ivan. Hello, dear brother, and happy Sunday from Sister Jenny Velasquez. Yeah. Okay. We also have shouting out Faith and Melody every Monday to Thursday at 5 p.m. Britain time. So if you're in the Philippines, just tune in again, same time tomorrow, and you'll have Faith and Melody to tune in and also suggest your favorite INC original songs. Okay.
Oh, yes.
And this is INC Radio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. And up next is INC Radio Italy North Satellite Studio. So thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.